not a vampire, not an alien. I'm not the fucking mummy, I'm a goblin.
It's time to go rocky. What? I don't know. I just do. I'm gonna go crazy to the tuna bean. I'm gonna cheat, chicka boom, cheat, chicka boom, cheat, chicka boom. I'm just done with TikTok. TikTok was a great kind of thing. TikTok was the greatest invention since YouTube. I mean, YouTube has its ups and downs, just like TikTok, because it blocks some things, some doesn't. It's kind of a weird. Like, there are things go to about it. The best thing about it is this girl, this woman, the future love of my life. Who knows? You don't know what the future gonna hold. But I'm gonna party like this. I'm gonna cheat, chicka boom, cheat, chicka boom, chicka boom. Anyway, we're here to talk about Blade. Wesley Snipes Blade, just saying. They're like, it's Blade, but with Wesley Snipes. Because in the future we're gonna have another Blade, We're gonna have another Blade. But this Blade is kind of oh, come on, my hair. I have not much hair, and that's still kind of thing. Anyway, so in this movie, Blade is kind of a thing. His mother died in birth because it got bitten by a vampire, and it ends up to be Frost. Not Killer Frost from The Flash and a whole other Frost, Vampire Frost. And this Frost is going to, this Frost is going to lead. This Frost goes chicka boom, chicka boom. Fuck! This Frost, he tries to kind of find something out. He's trying to travel, and he has this raid clubs because raids kind of are good in the 90s. I don't know. I'm a 90 kid, but I'm not that kind of thing. Anyway, so this raids that are going on is with blood, and then Blaze shows up and he's like, chicka boom, chicka boom. And knifes everybody out. Like, everybody dies like they go, scream! Run! They go, boom, chicka boom, and some trying to attack. But that doesn't work, They try to attack, but they can't. Oh, the dramatic. But they get ripped apart. So, yeah. They get ripped apart kind of thing. Blaze kills her. And now that there are more clubs, like, okay, our eyes on the older ones. There are vampires that have been bitten. There are also vampires that purebloods apparently that are born as vampires. I mean, it's kind of like demons. I feel like they're just demons. They're born. It's like when you bite, kind of vampires. Anyway, so this whole kind of vampires kind of thing, they're like, okay, there is something wrong. So they are like, Frost, you cannot do this. He's like, fuck you! Are you rebelling? Yeah! Everybody rebels. It doesn't matter if you're pure blood or not. If I'm gonna summon the blood god. We're gonna summon the blood god because we're gonna chicka boom, chicka boom, boom. And so he wants to summon the blood god, but he kills a lot of people. His partner, Frost's second hand kind of gets obliterated by Blade, burned by Blade, hand off by Blade. Oh, he's getting tortured a lot of times, like fuck, and he always escapes. But he kind of gets very much nailed to the ground, like over and over. But he survives till the end of the movie. Then he dies for good. He was like, "Oh, I gotta do it. Let me do it." And then he's kind of thinking. So Blade kind of finds out where Frost is, what his plans are, and he goes all the way. It's like, Blade, Frost, let's do it. Dance off. Like, chicka boom, chicka. No, he doesn't do a dance off. But, Wesley Snipes and kind of murders them all. Kind of thing tries to murders all the vampires there. The old ones kind of get killed. They get the skull off and going in Frost. And Frost is like, he gets like murdered pretty much, but it doesn't. Also, Blade is the source of it. It's like they need somebody blood of Blade, somebody that's not real pure blood. He is born as a vampire, but he has all the the good things about a vampire and none of their weaknesses. Well, you know, he kind of has that bloodlust. He doesn't need it, but he has the bloodlust. And he has this serum that gives him a little bit, so he doesn't need blood. So he kind of needs blood. I don't know. Anyway, so he kind of needs a kind of blood. At first, like, yeah, he has a serum. He has a friend, kind of thing that Frost gets to and kills him, of course. And the woman kind of gets kidnapped, then thrown into a pit where she's like, "Oh, you're that weirdo that tries to have a crush on me, and now you're weirder than ever before. I'm gonna go just, and I'm just gonna go. And Blade, while that's going on, finds out his mother is alive. Oh, mother! You're a weird kind of mother. Like, yeah, sure. It's like, oh, I'm a vampire. I kind of died, but I didn't. And Frost was one of the kind of thing. Frost is my life. Frost has done kind of thing. So, like, Frost, I am your father. No. Chicka boom. Anyway, so that all happens, you know, that happens. Blade now gets a blood kind of thing. Well, the woman that's kind of thing with Blade, just freed him, but he's weak. So she's like, bite me! And then almost kills him, because, you know, that's always happens with vampires kind of thing. Like, don't kill me, but kill me! But don't kill me! You kind of just say, it's like, hey, you have to go through the fire. No, the flames will not burn you if you kind of thing. But trust the flames. You cannot trust flames. Flames are fire. Either way, then Blade gets get out of there, gets a kind of thing, and annihilates all of them, almost all of them, till you know, till Frost is the only one. And Frost has this blood god kind of thing, power. I was like, oh, we're gonna see a god. Oh no, it's Frost having the godlike powers of blood. He is like blood work from the Flash, only not so good in the 90s and bad, but you know, actually I think blood work, the Frost would be blood work if it's done now. That's pretty much it. Ow. Come on. Get on there! Stay on my head! Alright. Anyway, so yeah, now after a while, he has this kind of thing that the girl made that, like, sure, it's not a cure, because it's an explosive kind of scenario for vampires. And he does that on her, it's like, on him, all of them is like, so he explodes and releases, and that's how the blood god loses. By cure! Well, an explosive cure, but you know, still. And that's pretty much how the movie. Chicken boom. Anyway, that's pretty much how the movie ends with Blade kind of thing. Yes, it's been like, I watched this movie yesterday, and I kind of. There are some other pieces. There's like this fat vampire that's like, yes. If you're that fat, you would die. But you're a vampire, sure, you don't die. I don't know how he's still able to live, because he cannot like, human, give me blood, because he's a master in hacking. But either way, he dies. That fatty. So you think you're fat? No, this is fat. This is like the fattest you ever seen. I've seen a very fat. He is so fat, I don't know why he screams. But it's the light I have! I fired it up, the light does it all. It kills him, it's so. That's how I do. Fat Tom. Anyway, so he burns. And that's pretty much it. Did I like the kind of movie? I think it was a solid 10. I felt like it was pretty good. It was not overkill good, but it was good. You know, it was that, like, oh, that's Blade. Oh, that was good. I watched it way back. I had the trilogy, all 3 movies. I was like, yeah. And then I lost the second one. I was like, no! What can I do besides chicken boom? I don't know what's this with this review and me. Chicken boom. I was just doing that on TikTok so many times. I was like, oh, let's do it, you know. If you ever pass by, I should actually rename myself, but whatever. I got a girl on there that I really want. Maybe. I mean, I hope I get it in the end. In the end, we all want. If I ever get her, if she's like the dream girl I really wanted, and if I get her, if I on some point able to spay off to be together, I would be like, holy shit, this was worth waiting. This was worth the 27 years of my life wasted. But this makes it all worth it. That would be that kind of. But still not. That's for that. Now, not really. So, Blade, solid 10. What's your thoughts about Blade? Do you guys like it? Yeah, like, wow, that's one bake of the kind of thing that I really like. That's one hell of a movie that I really like. Yeah, I would give it even more. Or you were like, oh no, that's bad. You know, Wesley Snipes, he did this and this. Oh, I'm not looking for somebody that hates him. It's like, sure, he's not the greatest guy apparently to work with, and I think he landed in jail or something. Anyway, he got back, but you know. Anyway, so yes, solid 10, just a solid 10. Not more, not less. Anyway, what's your thoughts about Blade? And you want to see more? Let me all know! Down in the comments below. And I hope to see all your cowboys, all your jugglers and juggalettes, all your Goblin Nation, the whole Goblin Nation, down below. And the next one. Bye.
And then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind.